What's up, YouTube? It's been a little while since my last video at Grayson Highland, so I thought I'd take it upon myself to do a little bit of an adventure. It's July 4th weekend, and I'm at the Smoky Mountains. I'm right outside Gatlinburg, and tonight, it's almost 1:30. I'm gonna get running by about 2 a.m. and I'm gonna climb to the top of Mount LeConte, or LeCount, however you say it. I'm going to climb to the top of that. It's the 5th highest mountain in the eastern U.S., and it's going to take me about 5,000 feet of elevation climbing over 10 miles to reach the summit. And if I timed everything right, and I should have given myself more than enough time, I should summit right around sunrise. So pretty excited about that. Looking forward to doing some filming and taking some pictures of that. I kind of messed up my little car camping situation. I brought a different air mattress, not realizing how big it was. I took this camping with me a Memorial Day weekend with my wife, and we actually came right down here. I ran this exact trail. I went 5 miles up and 5 miles down. I didn't go all the way up to Mount LeConte because we didn't have time, and it was raining, storming really bad, and at some point it just got cold and I didn't have the proper gear, so I've been wanting to come back ever since then.
Take the next right onto US 321 Southeast Parkway.
You know, the truth is only ultra runners are dumb enough to do shit like this in the middle of the night when there's literally so much rain pouring down. And well, I'm about 4 miles in. This whole idea was insane. I don't think I'm going to get to summit Mount LeConte. It's just too technical. It's taken me too long to get up the mountain. Everything's soaked. I'm soaked. The trail's soaked. It's a good time. I'm enjoying it, even though I can't see shit, but I would do it again. It's going to be, I don't know, 9 or 10 hours. I'm going to run about 30 miles. Climb to the top of Mount LeConte is 10 miles, and then 10 miles back down. I'm going to collect an extra 10 miles by doing a little bit of a loop and hopefully hitting some other cool little landmarks on the trail system up there. So I'm looking forward to this climb. I think it's going to be a challenge. I've done half of it before, so I have an idea of what to expect, but I'm going to be much heavier this time because I'm taking all the gear that I would need for a 30-mile run. Okay, it took me a little longer to get ready. It's about 2:20, but should be fine. I'm taking the Porter's Creek Trail to Mount LeConte, 9.1 miles, or maybe 10. I'm not really sure how accurate that is. So really just hiking up to the top, and then I'll start running when I get a little bit of downhill action. But looking forward to this. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm heavy, but not unreasonably heavy. I've got one battery on me, so I just need these lights to last for about 4 hours. Just a short filming break. Let's turn the lights up a little bit. Using my Kogala lights. Kogala. These things are awesome. Check that out. Brightest setting. Hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That is bright. You can see for quite a ways. So, yeah. I'm a couple miles in, a little more than 2 miles in. My heart rate is averaging about 155, 157 right now. And just hiking. I gotta think that this 10-mile section of trail straight up for 5,000 feet, I gotta think that that is one of, if not the biggest climb on the East Coast. I don't know that Mount Mitchell even has a climb that starts so far down and so far up in such a short time. Maybe there is. If there is, I'd love to do it. But this hits about 300 or 400 feet for the first 2 miles of gain, and then ratchets it up to 600 and 700 feet. But it all averages out 500 foot per mile. The weight that I have on me, I'm carrying a lot because I'm out here all day. It's great that I started in the early morning, well, nighttime actually, because I'll be out here for 4 hours before the sun comes up, but it'll be nice and cool for a solid 6-7 hours. Not supposed to rain. Last time I was out here, it was pouring. This trail was covered. Here's a little more of the trail for you trail enthusiasts. So yeah, really glad I got to do this. I'm glad Lindsay let me. All right, back to low light so I can conserve my battery. Remember this from last time? This was covered in water. It was rushing last time. Can't see anything behind me, can you? That's all right. Maybe you can see a little of me. It's stuff like this that makes me not real nervous about getting water out here. So I know there's quite a few stream crossings. So that's good. When it gets hotter today, I will need them. This trail looks great in a lot of places, and then in some places it looks like just overgrown, but what I think is kind of crazy is like this has got to be one of the lesser traveled trails. I don't see any footprints. I think this used to be a horse trail, but it doesn't intersect with anything. It just goes 10 miles to the Conte summit. There's an intersection somewhere, but it takes, I don't know, 6 or 7 miles to get to it. There is another summit that you can get to in about, I don't know, 5.5, 6 miles. But yeah, not a well-traveled trail, which is great. I like the trail less traveled. All right, back to being dim. Well, I'm halfway up this mountain at mile 5, and definitely feels like the vegetation is changing a little bit. More ferns for sure. Also though, more stinging nettle. There's a massive tree falling down over the trail that I had to kind of climb over and under, and when I climbed under, I put both my legs and one arm into a big old patch of stinging nettle. That sucked for about 5 minutes. but it went away. But yeah, so far so good. I've got the route on my watch and it keeps going off and on and off and on, thinking I'm off the trail. There's no way to get off the trail though, because there's nothing that intersects it for a while. Keeping a pace of 1830, so not fast, but that's all right. It's about a 10% grade throughout this whole thing, so, and you can tell how technical it is. At least I think you can tell based on the light, but maybe you can't. It's slick. A lot of the trails covered in water, or if not water, then, well, that kind of thing, where it's just a little bit of water, you know, not enough to soak your shoes or socks, but enough to make every rock questionable. How about that? I love me some technical terrain, but I do not want to break a leg 5 miles out here with no phone service. It would be very bad. So, whew, Porter's Creek Trail, that's where I was. Greenbrier Cove Road, that's what I drove on. Brushy Mountain Trail, 0.2 miles that way. Yeah, I was gonna do it on the way back, but I think I'll go ahead and knock it out. 1/4 mile. Maybe I'll just do it twice. Okay, I can tell that, oh, I can see the moon. I don't know if you can see it, but I was about to say I can tell I'm out of the trees. I'm toward the summit. I just have to wonder, how far away am I from the nearest human being? Oh man, I think I will need to come back, because there's a view here and I am missing it. I am not seeing it, but I can just poke my eyes above the brush just a little bit. Such a tease. Oh man, I can see the tops of mountains. I can see the tops of mountains, but I can't I can't see anything more than just the moonlight. There's a cool little tree. You won't be able to see anything, but I'm going to turn up the lights a little bit. Beyond this tree, there isn't much of anything. I can't show you the tops of mountains yet. It looks like right up here is the top of this. There's a payoff here, but I'm not here at the right time. There's the moon though. All right, well, I'll come back. I'll totally come back. There is mountains to be seen. And I can't see them. A little tiny trail goes through here. Does it really go to anything though? If nothing else, I hope this is interesting video for you guys. For at least parts of this. My watch doesn't say anything about Brushy Mountain going this way or there being a trail here. So this, oh gosh, I'm assuming this will end. Yeah, oh, there's a little bit of a trail system up here. I'm not exploring any more than that though, because I want to make sure that I get to the summit of Mount LeConte by sunrise. Oh gosh, sinking. Because I'm not missing a gorgeous sunrise on the 5th highest mountain of the East Coast. Time to save some battery again. You guys are getting spoiled. This is how I'm running. Not with that big bright light, but this little dim light. Because my battery pack that I have for the Kagala, it's the smaller version of it. If anybody's wondering about the Kagala lights, they're awesome. Yeah, I don't know if you can really tell, but they're awesome. 5 lights, they illuminate the trail, and they get freaking bright if you want them to. Well, I've been climbing all night. I'm exactly 3 hours in, 9.6 miles. I'm 6,300 feet up, and I believe I've made it to the Conte Lodge. I still have no idea how to pronounce Conte. I gotta wonder if there's people in there, but there's gotta be, right? Oh, there's a bunch of lodges. That's awesome. What is that? I don't know if you can see them. Oh, it's a bigger lodge. So I just ran into a fella who told me that the sunrise at Mount LeConte is not that great. So he's going to Myrtle Point, and I'm going to follow him. And you can just barely start to see the sun coming up. I can't really show it to you right now, but maybe you can start to get a glimpse of it. Try and get around here. Let's see. I'll turn off these. Just not even really a glimpse right now. He said there's like 360-degree view at Myrtle Point though. I gotta be quiet because we're literally at the lodge. I'm gonna have to come back up to the summit. So, man, it feels good.
I don't know how accurate that is.
I've been doing so much summer running heat in this 90-degree heat that I am so ready for some cool.
That's pretty.
Yeah. Hi, how are you? This is it, huh?
This is it.
All right.
I have the lower deck.
Hi.
Look at his headlamp. I mean, he has like 5, or I guess what's around your
It's
body.
yeah, it's a Kagala lamp.
Yeah, that's sweet. Then it always shines right in front of you no matter where you
Yeah, hopefully it's not blinding you. I think I can turn it off now. Oh man, yeah.
But that's even better than a headlamp.
It is. I hate headlamps. You put them together and you got a real combination. Can't let it turn off. There we go. Oh man. I hiked 10 miles to get here. Worth it. I'm just standing on a little tiny rock and enjoying the sunrise through this little tree. It's so cool because the moon is still up. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can see it up there. The moon's still up. The sun's coming up at the same time. You've got clouds everywhere. You can see for miles, quite literally. The sun is just starting to peek its head up. We're at Myrtle Point. I think you can see the top of Mount LeConte right there. Let's see. Mostly wet from sweat. Oh wow. Look at that drop off. That's insane. Oh, so cool. Ooh, if I had gloves, maybe I'd stay a little longer. Oh man. That's awesome. This is what it's like at the top of the world. Cold in the middle of July. Whew. Gosh, the worst part is my muscles are cramping up. Can't have that. Oh man. It's a different world at the top. Whole different world. It's awesome. Now what is this going on? So that was the Boulevard Trail, Appalachian Trail that way, Newfound Gap that way, I'm not going there. Myrtle Point Trail that way. All right, so beautiful as that is, I'm not going there. I'm going back to the lodge area because I still haven't officially summited Mount LeConte. Looks like the wind has torn up the side of the mountain. It's wild. There's a big rock up there and I'm wondering if I can get my ass to it. Looks like people have climbed it by doing that. Let's give it a shot. Well, I made it to the top. Had to scale that, scale them rocks. The sun's coming up now. Might be time to take the long sleeves off. Oh boy. Hope you're not scared of heights. That is quite a ways down. Looks like there was fire up here, that's what it was. So it was just charred all the way down. All the way. Char, bottom of all these trunks. Oh wow, just sunk about 6 inches. It's amazing to me that there's nobody out here on these trails. The only people I saw were at the top of Mount LeConte where the lodges are. I know this is not where I'm supposed to be, but kind of can't help myself. Always got to stop for the water feature. I don't think I've ever seen a waterfall like slide in like that. Oh wow. Oh, oh, that's cool. There is enough water for me to get in if I so choose. It's cold. So smooth right there. If I tried to, if I even took one step that way, I would fall on my ass and slide all the way down. Too cool. That reminds me, I need to stop and filter some water because I'm getting low. Good enough for now. Yeah. It's definitely got a taste to it. But it'll do. It'll do. Just need a liter. warming up just a bit. Just a little bit. Doesn't feel like I've been up all night, but never does when I do stuff like this. And I've been taking quite a bit of caffeine, so helps keep me wired. Just got a breeze that is to die for. Ooh, feels so good. We are rounding out mile 20. Feeling great. Should be, since I've been going easy. Trillium Gap Trail, which is gonna spit me out at Brushy Mountain. And then I'll decide if it's worth it to go back. Turkey or something. That was wild. I'm pretty sure I'm going to something called Grotto Falls. And Brushy Mountain shouldn't be far. But yeah, this is a popular trail. That's okay. I hadn't seen people in a while. It's fun to see people.
We got like 4
I did not know I would be seeing this. I didn't really do my research. Hopefully it looks like the trail goes up and around. Yeah. If it wasn't so busy, I would have taken a dip. Maybe I'll take a dip in the Greenbrier River. It's down near the car. Okay, I decided to climb back up Brushy anyway. I'm about 23 miles in. Should finish with 29. sun. Which I don't really want to do. Good news is, it is literally all downhill from here. Yeah. Ho ho ho. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Oh. I'm standing up right now. Like, that's how deep this water is. I'm standing all the way up. It feels really good on my legs. I don't want to dive in yet. I'm getting there. I'm definitely getting there. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's so cold. Ah. Okay. I just gotta do it. I just gotta do it. Stop being a pussy. Oh! God! God! Oh! Oh! Okay. Woo! Oh, wow. Oh. Oh, it's freezing. Oh, it's freezing. Oh. Whew. Woo! Woo! You know, the truth is only ultra runners are dumb enough to do shit like this in the middle of the night. It's a fun little adventure though. This lifestyle is not for everybody, but I like it.